Because what do you mean cabinet reshuffle? That could mean anything. Any show. Anytime is tea time.
What if Naga Futsek?
And I think...
How many times have you seen an accident but because...
And it sucks when like people are like waiting for your downfall, like they're waiting for like something bad to happen, and once it happens, they're like, yeah. Does it ever like trigger you whenever people like talk about your weight and say bad things?
90% of the time, no, but there are times where it can get to me.
Yeah.
And maybe those times don't have to be because of exclusively because of social media, but it can also be doing with the fact that
What's funny?
abortion. Ke bua le wena khanti.
You know, we're at the age where we're trying to figure out what type of friends you want, what type of boyfriends, so on and so forth. So
what type of boyfriend? Why did you... Hey man, I really agree.
I just...
Hey, wait. No.
Hey, guys, so go see my favorite host with the most, and we're on Spreading Humor.
Let's go, baby.
what's up, everybody? It's Anna on your screens, and welcome to Spreading Humor.
Hey, it's your boy Shade, man, and welcome to Spreading Humor. Guys,
Another day, another dollar.
This guy was suppressed ka energy. I feel energy, but I don't know. Hey, I still want to cabinet reshuffle on Instagram. Nakrile ke dutse ke tekele TV ke magala poster someone are. Even like Vanessa is the one who sends it to me. King, what's going on at your work? What? I check about cabinet reshuffle. Or scanora packet and that's the wrong boo.
What if it's the last time you see him?
Hey,
Marlene, together.
But the couple of a little leveling, but research check the episode kitchen change on. After I get to road hang, so please,
no, really.
Like if you are watching us and like a tablet, like a phone, but now,
Dude, I saw Max the poster on Twitter, and my heart literally sank. Because what do you mean cabinet reshuffle? That could mean anything. Any show. Anytime is tea time.
What if Naga Futsek?
That's when this day is level bolo too much. If I can spreading offside VAR or at least keep a something. But yeah, man, if you saw it, guys, yes.
Hlubi manyan.
Yes. Anyway, guys.
That's actually Suda's TV. Nah. You know nothing about my nastiness.
Munwane.
Anyway.
What does that even mean?
You'll know.
Tell me.
Sima, let's go. How?
Anyway, new week, new thoughts. What's on your mind?
So lately, I've been thinking about, Jacob Zuma being in the Epstein. Not lately.
Already everything about Jacob Zuma.
Valentine itaso. Utaka do vlog ale ko nkanda. Rastepe.
Jay-Z. I can regular Rolls Royce or something. I'm kidding. But he was mentioned, in the Epstein files, allegedly. Well, not allegedly. He went to London for some sort of conference. But when he got there, he didn't do anything. So obviously, as we all know, Epstein's parties or
freak off.
No, man. His events. There's always, underage kids. What's the nice word for people that are short?
Or people who live with dwarfism.
Oh, people who live with dwarfism and they do like...
The nicest way to say people are short is Zile.
People that are way shorter than Zile, So, yeah, they're saying that, Jay-Z got there, Atamaya, apparently didn't do anything. But I don't believe that. Because looking at Jay-Z, he's done a lot of shiga, and he looks
when
like...
you say Jay-Z now, you need to be specific, because now people are going to be confused which Jay-Z, and so we're talking about Jacob Zuma, bro. But also Jay-Z was there. But
fair.
It's not like it's not far-fetched,
So, Jay-Z has, allegedly R-worded women in the past. He had a child with Latonga when she was, well, no, they started dating when she was, still a bit young. So
Yeah.
I can't put it past him and say, oh no, he didn't do anything. I think he got there. I signed an NDA and I'll never speak about this day.
Mike, Lina rato dia so. Mike, she telling you well do opinion come round maralable. Mike,
Yeah, so from the conversations, the emails, it was a preparations. So there isn't any confirmation if he actually went or he never went.
What do you think, Dudu?
I don't think anything.
Why? I'm making the PR answer.
My goodness, and then why take the mic?
No, but she was trying to clarify that part.
Oh,
Yeah.
boom.
You know what? When I was watching the doc, one thing I realized is that like you might go there not thinking this is gonna happen, especially as a woman. As a woman,
What?
no, let me hear me out.
Okay.
Some of the people went or no, there's this man who wants a personal massage when he's traveling around the world. So Simo unanor I can really give you fish.
And so much money.
I'm gonna stay in a mansion. I'm not saying some people didn't go with intention. I'm saying it's also possible that some people went, but do last one around the team. Sure, so some people might have went and went in an instant. I'm going because some people went on the island, did business and left.
Exactly.
You find out Jay-Z wheel and did business and left. But I'm sure I was South Africa. I got to buy what really happens here.
Guys, Jacob Zuma. Stop saying Jay-Z.
His nickname.
Jacob Zuma, yeah.
No, the people need to know. It needs to be like
Jacob Zuma, guys.
Yeah.
But
Also, we're not saying that, the victims that were involved in that whole thing deserved whatever happened to them. We were asked a question, which was, who do you think would go willingly? Zila, who do you think would go?
I'm just thinking.
Sima?
Wait down. I
Maybe
feel like,
DJ Tira?
But they were doing like nasty shit on that island, bruh. Like eating babies.
For what?
Yeah, they said like babies taste like cream cheese. Like that's nasty. Like why are you comparing?
Wait, do they cook the babies?
Well, how they eat them.
No,
I
eat
guess.
is
Like
a very...
they eating kids. They are. You know what, guys? Do you know what Epstein did? That bitch. You know what he did, guys? Okay, you know what he did? There was a child in the sun. So, and then after that, he took a magnifying, and it was scorching hot. Took a magnifying glass and it was burning her with it. Like, what the hell? How insane can you be? You know what?
So,
guys?
you know when I was watching that, I was like, okay, sharp. I see it's the same thing as Jeffrey Dahmer, The freak of one of another. So I want to know what type of childhood trauma do you have to go through to say, you know what, from now on, and I feel like it stems from childhood trauma.
For sure.
You find out mutola mola I salongana ba mo arwedile ntongwa selekana le selo
You know, I feel like,
Not sound like that's such a crazy thing to say.
yeah.
I feel like there is someone above Epstein that is more dangerous than Epstein. Because why would he literally document everything? Like have all the files of everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm asking myself, like, what is so deep that they are hiding, that they have to release these files? What more is happening behind these files? What they're trying to distract us with these files? That's what I believe. I feel like they're just trying to distract us from something way deeper that's happening.
I mean, you have
That's what I believe.
You have a huge point because some of the things that Jeffrey got, we are pulling a lot of this. I forgot his name. Oh my days! Are this millionaire can't create anything from here? So hence the files. The files were. One day, I gonna control Sima. When I was dealing so the files were a thing of to control other people. It was his tool to manipulate because one of his main character was the factor he likes and knows how to manipulate people to the core.
Same.
And also, no, to be fair and honest, saying or someone went there, they did horrible things.
Dog.
Like they did horrible. Like, wait, guys, horrible. No, opinion 16, guys.
Guys, we're not 16, guys. Infants.
Imagine.
Wait, they were raping infants.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Oh man.
That's
The
another
youngest
level.
victim still had an umbilical cord.
Oh.
Fuck,
You
man.
understand what the things
Shame,
that
man.
they were doing, those people?
Guys, do you think Epstein is dead?
No,
Nah.
he's definitely
He's
still alive.
still on that
Nah,
island.
nah,
Him and
Did you
Tupac.
see his dead body? I've never seen a dead body that is so red in my life. Guys,
Didn't they
his
say
face
that
was
he hung
red.
himself?
Are you not? Yeah.
Didn't they say that he hung himself?
Nah,
Sick.
nah,
Or
that's-
Shishile?
No, he hung himself. Well, that's so
But you know what? People get red easily.
But dead. You're supposed to be blue or
Oh yeah.
blackish, yeah.
no color. You shouldn't have
you
color.
start losing blood and
Feel it.
stuff.
Did you see his? Hey, I think man is still on that island, guys. I'm telling you.
I
this
think
is
so too. I think like the world's like biggest leaders and politicians are hiding him somewhere. Tell to say Cape Town. I'm sure Cape Town is like the biggest hotspot now.
You're going to Cape Town, eh?
Hotspot day.
No, hotspot is in like all the not foreigners. Yeah, foreigners. Yeah. Like a lot of foreigners are coming to Cape Town for like vacation and stuff like that.
Most of them have houses beside, eh?
Sure. Anyway, on to more positive news. Our partners at Hollywood Bets are back with something absolutely incredible. They are running a promotion called Spinner League, and the prize pool is out of this world. Are you ready for this? Are you guys ready?
Woohoo! Let's go!
Super ready.
You can stand a chance to win your share of 240 million rand. Entering this competition is so easy. All you need to do is bet 4 rand or more on any of the super fun Spinner League games on the Hollywood Bets platform. Every qualifying bet you place gives you a chance to score points, climb the ranks, and grab a piece of that epic 240 million rand prize pool. To get started right now, check the link for you in the pinned comments right at the top of the comment section. Just click that link to sign up. And of course, use our promo code MacG when you sign up. This is an incredible opportunity, but please remember, you must be 18 years old or older to participate. And I need you to please bet responsibly. Only play with that extra money. Period. Also, when you ask that
Shout
question,
out Hollywood
do you
Bets.
mean shout out, guys? Do you mean would they go to like an Epstein party as like a Diddy party, or like participate in like the
In the dark stuff that they are doing there.
So you know what
dark
I
stuff
think.
is hectic?
You know what I think? You know how there's always an event, ne? When like there's an event, a normal event, there's always after stories. Or happen after event le rile kai kai. Na ke nana event engwe le engwe di alang. Una lo tshingwa tshi di mangle muso thayang. Whatever big event happens, ne? Just know rona le ba bang ba tswa after mo re ntongele. So. Cause this parties are already dealing more anomal dark things happen. You get me? Because the Diddy parties all along mona re hola be re nyoko ya ka moka. Until no sorry akwa be sta rola kwa. You understand? Do you get my point, man?
Yeah.
Hey. But I guess
Man.
I feel like I'm not saying that he would participate in like any weird or illegal activity. I think Kenny Kunene would go to like a Diddy party. Right?
Okay.
that sushi thing.
Okay.
That sushi thing.
I see him going there.
Marlene Baybet, the king of sushi. Hey.
Alitsibatu.
Okay. What's on my mind? There's a lot of things, so I'm gonna try shuffle them. Number 1, crisis in South Africa. What's going on?
Utlapile sim. Kachok.
Ah, come on. We
No.
have water, guys.
Now.
Yeah, we do have water.
Now.
Last
Dog,
week.
I look so fucking clean. What do you mean?
Now. Say now.
Oh, there was a time I came to work without bathing and I looked clean too.
Mm.
Well,
That's a good thing, child.
but anyways, all I'm saying is that. So here's the thing. Machicha na Melville.
Yeah.
Una mates.
Did you see the strike?
Hey, strike sa ko.
Amanzi.
We want water. Most of my friends stay in Melbourne. They were like, no, we were soft launching a strike. A real strike is coming.
That was just a starter.
So,
Yo, that was
no.
such a shy strike.
Okay, it's fine. Blood, water. What a mandashe. Yeah? He gives a speech. I hope I'm saying the right person here. Kwede Mandashe gives a speech and he says, no, Panyaza.
Panyasa Lisufi.
Panyaza Lusufi, yeah. Lusufi Panyaza. That's how I like saying it. Yeah.
Why?
It's in my head is better said that way. Lusufi Panyaza. So,
Why is he so sassy with this?
Yeah.
ow.
Oh.
I can't sorry to do sana. Oh, lela udiki so. Kafa se muri. So, Panyaza Lusufi. After statement summits, we don't have water. Even us, we suffer from water. But now, when we don't have water, I know if I want to attend to certain commitments, I go to a certain hotel and shower and attend to my commitments.
So now,
an average person, do you think hoteling?
Really?
You see, that's why this people we have in leadership, but not everyone. Do you think an average person wanna come Melville first year, a guy hoteling?
Really? Like,
Is that how you think? Are those our leaders?
That is very unrealistic. Also, like, they know the amount of corruption that happens, up there in the government. So they know that they stealing NSFAS funds, grant funds, so on and so forth. So now, where do they expect, ordinary South African citizens to get money to just like go to Pcee hotel or wherever just to book a night just for metinyana?
How's that? I'm not a scammer, but let me tell you, so that you don't get scammed like us.
Let's get into it on Spreading Humors, plugged in with Capitec, where millions of South Africans are banking better.
You think you're scam proof? Never. Scammers have upped their game. Protect your cash with these 4 money safety tips. Number 1, never pay upfront on online marketplaces for items you haven't seen in person. Don't hand over goods until the money reflects into your account. Don't be fooled by those screenshots. Number 2, check before you tap. Fake messages, lookalike sites. These copycats are too slick. And with AI in their hands, they've upped their game. You know the drill. Only tap links from brands you trust and download apps from official app stores. Number 3, deals that are too good to be true. Pressure to pay. Agency is very sus. Pause before you pay. Number 4, invest in caution. Opportunities that promise quick money guarantee high returns without any risk. Not in this life. Anyone offering this probably running a scam. For more tips, plug into Money App chat on WhatsApp. Plus, stand a chance to win data after completing a mini lesson.
That's the T on Spreading Humors, plugged in with Capitec. Bank on a better future.
Yeah.
Yeah, Capitec make sure scam everything.
I don't even know what to.
Speaking of corrupt politicians, I saw a tweet that was like people should also, hlasela the kids of corrupt politicians. And I wanted to hear you guys' opinion.
No, where do the kids enter?
Fair.
No.
Like, where do the kids enter?
Because they were saying that the kids, even though yes, they didn't do the corruption, they're eating the corruption money, like they're going to clubs,
And so
spending
what?
this money. But
But it's not their choice that their dad is a corrupt person.
They didn't say dad go steal money. No.
No. I don't blame it on the kids.
The kids have nothing to do with it, guys. Unless the kids are also participating in this corruption shit.
Exactly.
If you want to make somewhere, then if the kid is the one, Papa, I can feel like I'm Melville Scaba family. Papa, with red vested, no. D48 Vampatiste bill.
Oh wow.
But anyways, that's about it. I feel like the water crisis in South Africa is coming out of hand. And since when I was driving in the radio, Metro FM, they were like, do you guys think we are experiencing water shading in South Africa right now?
Definitely.
Like, are we in that phase whereby you remember when
Like
load shedding very
yeah.
I think we are also experiencing that with water.
Definitely.
Yeah. The way that scam ya how kar no se appeal the game. I reckon trakamete, nkaraka trakamete ke tlo pop.
Let's invest.
Nkaraka trakamete no eco fish are blind.
You said there was a lot on your mind. What
Yeah,
else
so
was
another thing, I saw our boy, askata ringere our boy, but you're not your boy, I'm not your boy. But anyways, unfortunately, he got into an accident, goes Hlubi. No, I'm just saying, I'm sorry, that's why I refrained from saying that. Yeah, because askata
Yeah.
But he got into an accident, bro. Like, when I saw that, my mood instantly changed. My friends thought I was gonna package a chas. Yeah, my heart was so sore, bro. Like, my heart was so sore. When I saw that car,
Yeah, it's a venue.
yeah, like, when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, I know people will say, hey, what, but manakoloi.
Dog.
But don't forget, or this person is saying, or I'm gonna do this and go back home. whole day changes.
So man, whole month, whole year.
Now, what's the number for a breakdown? What's the prices? Jump to fixing. When I said I just went home, Karela 50, Kapaka Kolik. Can't walk, like TV, no. It was 6 o'clock when that happened. Because I felt so I felt so bad. And one thing I didn't like, imagine everyone has an accident, guys.
Yeah.
But now, imagine you are a ghost, ne? And now, ghost to be, what? He didn't even announce.
It's a prank. Like, fuck you. What do you even mean? Like,
we knew he had an accident based off other people. And this is what I was saying, or it's not a problem that we are facing problems. The problem is when we face them, it's like, you guys. And you're like, dump and cheriak. I went. But for dumping every day.
Oh, I dump them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So all I'm saying is that like dumping happens every day.
Yeah.
Cheating happens every day. Everything happens every day.
Yeah.
But because it's this person. How many times have you seen an accident? But because.
And it sucks when like people are like waiting for your downfall. Like they're waiting for like something bad to happen. And once it happens, they're like, yeah, finally.
But I'm just glad I say sharp. But I wouldn't wish that to anyone, bro.
Yeah.
Like it could have taken.
I get what you're saying and I agree. But like after getting into an accident, who takes a picture with their car like that?
I mean, guys, it's Ghost Hlubi, really. Come on.
I
get that, but you know, Ghost Dog, he will take every opportunity and make it a thing. Literally.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no.
Would you do that?
No.
Would you do that?
Dude, straight after an accident,
Dog, I would literally be crying in a corner.
Car.
What do you mean? I just crashed a BMW.
And now you're gonna pose in front of the car. Pose.
Guys, sometimes you must find sugar in the hand. What does that mean?
I think you're saying the wrong one.
You know what I'm trying to say? Ne? There's pudding in the pot. Something like that.
Yeah,
Something like I understand.
There's a silver lining.
No. I understand you more. It's already bad. Ne? I might as well just
make it a thing.
Yeah, like just whether I take a picture or don't take a picture, that won't fix my car.
Fair.
You get me? So why not? But anyway,
No, I'm saying, I mean, he needs that money to fix that car. So, hey, man, we'll be right, Kirsty.
But yeah, now what's on your mind? They'll send you 1 minute. What TikTok market na Shashala's FC?
You are the face of Shashala's.
I mean, yeah. Take one before shooting. Yeah. But one thing I noticed is that Justin99 and Pcee's careers now, and I might be wrong, disclaimer, are skyrocketing. For me, I like the way they're moving. I like how they present themselves. Like they're like, not that they were never superstars, they were. But now the level of superstardom that they're at right now, it's on a different peak.
Now that they've separated.
Wavy, Rabakapa, MacG, these are the top songs. And these people used to be together, but now they're like separated. I don't know if the formula is let's be a duo first, grow, and you get to where we want to be, let's separate. Or let's start as individuals. But I feel like being a duo for them made them for us to know them and they separate at the right time.
That's true.
Especially because they're not fighty, you know? And I even saw it with the guest we had last week. Danya. The way he's moving, it's like...
Yeah, no, he's doing crazy.
You might be onto something about like duo separating, because like I think I even saw with like Destruction Boys. After they separated, like their solo careers like went up there, you know, all of a sudden like they vibes and gigging overseas, because there was a point where like Gom was like quiet, then fine but separator, then now it's back. So sometimes separation is the best thing, even with a relationship. Once you leave that stupid ex of yours, you'll see your life will flourish.
Okay. But anyways, Black Motion. Meda.
Okay, but there only one person is flourishing, unless the other one is too.
Fucking shut up, like he's
fair.
Is the other one. The one who, the other one, not me. You know the story. I'll tell the story.
When they alleged that he fucked some girl or something like that.
No, it's not some girl. Come on. Zodo abantu.
How?
Acha video kemojele. That's something that would say.
Literally.
But yeah, man, I just like the fact that their careers are doing so well. I'm so proud of them. I know this is not piano pass, but like if it's a move that's happening, and I feel like maybe if now we want to grow, and that from a DJ career, we just chose me and Yanda, to take different paths. That was all part of the plan. That's based off my observation. Eh?
Yeah, it's pretty dope to see. Yeah,
if you're at home and you're with your boy who's doing music, it's better if you guys team up. You'll separate the lift up in Fanak.
Nah.
So sharp.
Anyway, what's on my mind, guys? Is
Right?
It's not a question, Zile.
Oh, sorry.
Like, what's on my mind is Casanets. Like this era he's in. I don't know. I think he's glowing. I think he looks better without the dreads. I don't want to lie. Like, but his energy is just darker.
Fair, his aura.
His aura is like darker now. I don't know what's going on. And that journal, like, what is happening with the journal? Like, why is he always like holding that thing? Like, what was happening? Because he went to like fashion, what runway, and he was holding like a journal the whole time. And I'm just like, what is that? Like, could you not have kept that in your car? Like, what is this era? Do you know? Because you're like a YouTube person. Like, I want to know.
I mean, well,
So are you telling me after that breakup?
That breakup, like, number one, and but that breakup was the one you know mkawatile man. Basadi muna bagadi oruna no rgwana engineer osiona. Ono tuma lukisha engine so kalaba kalamsadi because you never thought this person over kala rao. At some point to mutwe cage. Like Wishamar, at some point to mutwe minute kala rao mon ongwisha. And now did so. And also him cutting the same time. Sapola is mafia-thon whereby did the rest. But when I check on TikTok, people have theories.
Yeah.
People feel like, and alleged, people feel like we joined the other side.
Yeah.
And people always have theories. And I remember when if you check the video of when I'm Katadi the rest, LeBron James, weakness, and what it symbolizes, but you can't.
They're taking his power.
Yeah, so because in the Bible, Samson, so that they can take away his power. Sure. You get me? And people are saying, or you can't be cloned if you have threats, something like that.
Really?
Yeah, on TikTok they're saying, or every time they want to clone someone, they take out your hair and they put on. But these are the things people are saying in the thing. And he disappeared and he came back in a video, Jaden Smith in a red room.
In a red room? What was that situation?
Like, come on, buddy. It is done, bro. It is done.
And they were screaming.
Yeah, like he joined something, or he's in there. And all these things can be they're genuinely alleged because people are saying this because why Otamaka book Viviette everywhere? You're not there. Everywhere. What is it?
His brand.
His brand is Viviette.
He has a new brand, a clothing brand.
Viviette, ne? Yeah.
But I mean, he's trying new things, guys. Why are you guys clowning him for having a clothing brand? What's wrong with that?
But also, Kai was light.
Yes, man.
Kai was like, imagine not so tomorrow or
and he would go to like awards, and when he sees Uguti ala, bye, juices, and he'll be out. And he was so lively, man.
Now he's like my bodyguard.
He's like Kanye West now. He's so.
I was about to say, because like after Kim and Kanye divorced, Kanye also went through like a very dark phase. Like he wasn't yay anymore. Like even the music he was making was just like, it was weird. He was very demonic because he went through that whole Christian phase, the Sunday church service, I think, something like that. And then after that, he just started making really like dark music. So I think with Kai, it's just like a really bad breakup because I genuinely think he loved that girl.
I think he looks good though without the dreads.
I bet also.
He looks better, but his aura is just.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just listening. Qu'est-ce qu'a teenage aura bed was am?
But why are you looking at me like that?
Qu'est-ce qu'on level na?
Okay,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, but his aura is weird. I don't know what's going on. I hope not.
happened?
Please, God, please. I really hope he didn't join the other side.
Not Kai, bro. I hope they didn't have Kai, bro. Yo, they must.
I hope they don't get speed.
Imagine speed as a Mali. I told my work quiet.
Oh wow.
At a mile puka ya Vivi.
Who can reach it? Tamati. TikTok, I'm gonna see. I can't say this joke. I wish I saw this joke before.
But anyway, guys, we have an amazing guest today. One of the funniest people you might know. Give it up for Abuti Lolo.
Let's go! Let's go!
Thank you for coming.
Heaven.
No, like,
Thank you for having me. This was such a great episode, guys. It was so much fun.
no, man.
Oh, shit, that's all.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, like, thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it too.
And for the people who don't know you,
What's up?
like,
Is it the lights are too bright? Ne?
Aye, angaz.
Oh, I was.
But it's okay. From the tops. Thank you for coming.
Okay.
but anyway,
Oh, for those who don't know me?
yeah.
Yes.
For those who don't know me, my name is Abuti Lolo, stand-up comedian and MC.
Okay.
You still MC? You know.
What must happen?
Oh, okay.
What must happen?
I know every time.
When West Bank wants their money. Yeah. You'll do everything. Profile kekana.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the need arises, especially closer to month end.
Yeah.
Only sharp stand-up comedian. Right?
Oh, better.
Hey, how better yo social media influencer.
Yeah.
Zonke
The
bonke.
red card diachwa.
Hey. Appearance fee.
Hey, one more no can promote la coach and fit one and it's a 10,000 engagement anything.
Inside such
Share. Let's work something out.
Oh wow.
That's how I did the song actually. Eh?
Same.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Even me.
Really?
Yeah. Like
What do you mean, even you? Like,
were you sending that video to someone or that idea just came?
I can't remember how it started.
Mm.
I think it was Cosmo.
Yeah.
When I recorded, because I heard it a few times and I was like, I really like Ntwele verse Ella. And then I was like, man, hey, while we're enjoying the, because you know when you're in the club sometimes not see the video.
Yeah.
I can take camera for part eo. Iko Ntwele. Selfie mode. I got a recorder one time.
Yeah.
And then I recorder. Kai poster. Ka mistake.
Awa.
Yeah, ka mistake. Ka right.
I post like a mistake wrong.
That's a mistake. What's your idea?
Oh, so many presses. You've never posted a mistake?
No.
Guys.
There's no such thing.
You've never posted a mistake. Like as in, you've taken a video of something and you didn't mean to post it, but you just like, let me just post it.
That's a mistake.
And see.
But that's not a mistake.
That's not a mistake.
One for sure will wish it or why approve of it.
Hello, na customers always right. No mistake.
do you mostly prefer MCing in the club or at concerts, or like what's your usual vibe?
Or
Not in the
weddings.
club. Never in the club.
Never.
Why?
Yeah, but never. The club is difficult as opposed to open air festivals, music festivals. Club is difficult. Club is work. Club is where you walk out knowing if this thing you can do it or not.
That's why they have towels, MCs.
Nah.
Do you know how difficult it is to ask people a simple question like when ngalale makhaya and then they don't answer you? The easiest question in South Africa.
Yeah.
Why ngalale makhaya? You at least expecting 5 people to ask for ngalale makhaya. Lapha the whole club ding. So then you must end up answering yourself. Sifuna ukulala emakhaya. That thing is difficult. The club, South African clubs.
Yeah, we are strict, especially the Rango.
You see them.
We are Rasalo.
The more VSOP costs, the stricter they are, those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
So MCing in the club.
What's been like your most horrific MCing story at the club?
Yo.
And where?
Ka se re we, 'cause ke sa nyaka booking ya bona.
True.
There's this one where they don't respond. They don't, like, at all. I'm saying to even Casper Nyovest, like, we all cry with each other afterwards. Oh, when we get the booking, everyone never really said,
Go bolela ke you.
one-man
show, literally.
One-man show.
Yeah.
Oh. But there's a few of them, like even Cape Town. I don't have an absolute, like, 100% amazing time when I was like in Cape Town for 5 days. And out of all 5 days, I'm like, yo, we had fun over here. Like, you'd find maybe 3 of the days. And in that 3 of the days, 2 of them, you're working hard. There's no easy day in Cape Town clubs. Like, yeah. Libo Cosmo, where you just walk in and then you say hello and everybody, not to Cape Town.
Cosmopolitan.
You respond to everything. How you hit, you take your nonsense song over there or record it, enjoy, post it on TikTok. TikTok thinks it's moving. Your song is a hit. But I try these 3 clubs when
So how did you go from engineering to stand-up comedy?
So one of my friends back home in Secunda started this thing, comedy. Because Secunda, there's no comedy.
Okay.
So he started this thing out. He wanted to host these comedy nights, in your small club, pubs, whatever. So it was sort of structured in a talent show format where everybody who performs anything could come and perform. So he called me one night and he saw me kokrekeng, actually. For those of you who don't know, hallelujah.
Amen.
So I think I was MCing a youth conference or something. And then he texts me, he's like, hey man, we're having this thing. Don't you want to come? I'm like, hey, do you want me to come and MC? He's like, no, can you come and perform stand-up comedy? I'm like, hey man, I don't know how to perform stand-up comedy. And then this dude is like, he sends me the breakdown of how you write a joke and the whole structure of it. And then we go through it and fine. I come up with a 5-minute set. I perform a 5-minute set. I enjoy it. And then I start doing stand-up comedy from there. Then I start reaching out to comedians on this side. Bo Ebenezer, rest in peace. Guys like that. And I'm like, yo, guys, I'm from Secunda. I'd like to do stand-up comedy. Then they're like, no, all you need to do is come to Joburg and ask for 5-minute slots. And whenever they say yes, you just do the 5 minutes until you have a name. So I used to do that. So I'd drive from Secunda, come do 5 minutes, drive back, go to work, come back, do 5 minutes. For a good year, I think I did that. And then I finally started getting bookings. And at some point, my bookings were good enough to cover whatever I was earning at Cecil. And I was like, hey,
where do you level guy the booking?
No more. Gone.
Which gig when they paid you like, yes, sis, fuck engineering, more? Like how much was it?
It was Mpumalanga Cultural Fest. It was my first gig that paid me 25K for a 15-minute set.
Damn.
I can actually do. Yo,
Why nahan?
I can get 25 ke fetso hola ka 23. You understand the bank account name Tweki drilling that weekend.
Yeah, but le bona ba tseba no. Da bona grille raf mo. I can't say much.
Anti shoot ya go KFC.
Yeah. Le ana ka chicken well ina ne. Bala packet for 125.
Sharp. No, na flop one. Those.
But I keep the change. Change the rand.
It's rand that I'm sure to let's say 15 sometimes.
I don't know, very true.
It was my first time saying yes to 2 rand.
Yeah,
hope.
Nah, my
I 15 sabon, fed 15 kids kachelete.
But have you always wanted to be like a stand-up comedian? Like
no,
always.
I didn't even know stand-up comedy for the largest part of my life.
Is it?
I didn't know. I think I discovered stand-up comedy kabo properly. Kabo Trevor Noah when he was doing Daywalker. But even when I was watching Daywalker, I never watched it from a perspective where one day I'd like to do this. I always watched it from this is beautiful. Yeah. I love this and I can watch more of this. But it was never from a point of I would like to do this one day.
It's not a UFC. Oh, this is dope. Marnanga still give it time.
Until one day you discover Apakata strong.
Yeah, look sure no. I mean, besides the money for sure.
Yes.
What's one thing that made you to fall in love with it? Comedy.
The power of making people laugh I consider it like something as a supernatural power. Like just to be able to walk into a room of people who are facing different issues, they have their own flaws, their own whatever they're going through at that time. And just to walk up on stage and say something and be able to make them laugh and then be able to make them keep quiet and then make them laugh again. And then you throw in one lie that's a sad story. And then they're like, ah.
Yeah.
And then you come back and I'm like, no, I'm lying, guys. My father's still alive. And they're like, I love that power. That is what I enjoy the most about stand-up comedy. The ability to take people through different emotions, but in the end, to make them laugh is what I enjoy.
Hectic.
Oh, no, that's dope, man.
So in our generation, we have like a lot of overnight sensations due to like TikTok, so on and so forth. So how difficult would you say is it to become like a very successful comedian in this country?
It's not difficult at all. It's actually, I think it's easier now. It's more difficult for older comedians to become successful than it is for newer comedians to become successful because older comedians are stuck to their traditional ways of trying to do comedy. And those traditional ways, they limit you in terms of how South African audiences are. South African audiences follow people that they see all the time. So I always tell, like when you're speaking to comedians, I always tell them that the comedians who are most successful now are those who people have access to all the time. For example, if you take someone like Pcee, Pcee will always be able to sell out venues. Why? They see him enough to be able to fall in love with him. But other comedians who are in the industry that they don't see that much,
Celebrity ticket
because they don't see them as much as they used to. So that love and that affection and that thing, that desire of wanting to see someone is gone. So for someone like Zile, if Zile decides now he wants to become a full-on stand-up comedian, and he can release a poster next week for Gold Reef City in June. By the time it's May, he would have sold out that Saturday, and he would have maybe opened up a Friday or even Thursday, for that matter, because of how the South African audience is now. So it's easier for new guys who are doing the right things to become successful over us who are still stuck to traditional ways. Like you find a comedian is new. I know the followers, mara namela ko stage or please don't record me. I understand.
I give it a
And they know why they're doing it. They have their own reasons. Marokasi only 2 months with the stand-up comedy, and then you are telling people, please don't record me. Then how does the world get to know who you are? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I think newer guys have that advantage because newer guys want to be recorded. They want everything. They're starting their own podcast. They're on TikTok. They're doing things to get numbers going.
I mean, speaking about starting their own podcast, I saw you you have a podcast with CARPO.
Yeah.
How's that going? How did that idea come about also?
So CARPO and I have been doing content for a while. Yeah. And then we decided that we also need to have something that is more sustainable for both our careers. And we thought that a funny podcast would work because I don't think we have enough funny podcasts. I think we do have a gap over there as opposed to the podcast of Wadi Tabatabatu and what. Yeah, boy. That guy's whack, man. It's trash. He writes rubbish music. He doesn't stop. What are the kids saying, man?
No, that one is dating this one.
Who do they look up to, man? Shit.
I mean, that also sells.
No, I'll be honest with you, in terms of our podcast, it's growing, but it's not growing as fast as it could because of we know that we're supposed to be doing that and we're not doing that. And the reason being is because my tongue is very loose. So I try my best not to speak about people because I could cross a line and then they hate her afterwards. So I don't want to live in that world. I want to live in a funny world where I just do comedy and do MCing and be able to walk out of a club without beefing with someone, because now I start beefing with you and then then I'll beef with serious because I think
I was speaking with MacG, we had the exact same conversation because I think I experienced that when I entered. But I realized as time went by, or when you do podcasts, you are bound to. You are genuinely bound to.
I know it's about where the challenge comes in, and I've been thinking about this a lot. And to be honest, I've been thinking about it through your guys' experiences over the last year and some of the ups and downs you guys went through, is that unfortunately the space that we are in, and it's very quick to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And you don't wake up in the morning planning. Like I came here, I didn't wake up with the plan. MacG. You understand?
Yeah.
It was never my plan. But it can happen that during our conversations we speak about people who don't pass and you get MacG, and then all of a sudden flop a hole. Understand? I understand. Yeah. And then next week that thing trends, and then somebody else who has a low self-esteem also clapping Lena, it's a personal, and then all of a sudden they blow up the thing. And now all of a sudden it's a huge thing. MacG is on his podcast. He's so overweight though. Why is he speaking like that? I'm sure he smells like shit all the time. And it's a beef between him and I.
Now it's a shit show.
I understand. Where's a mate? So it's a problem. You see how it all starts. So, but then I didn't wake up that morning thinking that MacG is my plan. However, he became part of the thing.
Yeah.
And then we went over it, we laughed, and then it became an offensive thing.
For sure.
And then people are now watching from the other side once the thing is done. And it's easy once the thing is done to watch it and be like, you were never supposed to do that. But you were never in that thing.
Yeah.
You know, when you guys faced a situation in Russia, the first time when I noticed it, my first thought was, I will not write about these people. I didn't comment anywhere. I didn't write anywhere. Like, my thing was, when I saw it happen in my mind, I was like, hey, Mara, if it were me, am I really safe enough to say I was smart enough to see the red flags? I wouldn't have been smart enough, especially if there was a paycheck involved, because how only paycheck the red flag they are citing. Like, dude, diligence. Even if Zanzu had to call me today, Abuti Lolo, are you available to come and MC or DJ here? I'd still go, even after the scandal, understand? Because I know I'm not better than the situation. And I'm not better than the fact to say that I can always have the, how can I say, the moral ground to always be in the right. I observe, and I always say this, that I'm always in the right place to be wrong all the time. With anything at the moment.
That's a nice quote.
With anything that can happen, understand? Because why? We want to grow and we want to be better. And to be better, you have to, at some point, make mistakes. Because if you play safe, you will always be Zile 2015. You'll never reach Zile 2026 because of the safe bubble that you have, knowing that I can never ever make a mistake. I can never ever do wrong because of the brand that I have. Yes, we want to protect our brands, we want to build our brands, but unfortunately, there comes a time where you just want to do something that breaks out, and your breaking out can also be that thing that makes you trend. And then hey, why did I do?
That's the way your career starts.
I understand.
Because you know how Kaisernet got famous? When he was streaming on a stream, a rat came and in his back room, and that's how, and he got the video got like famous. And every time people would come to his live stream and say, "Yo, where's the rat? Where's the rat? You live in a field," and he blew up from there. Imagine.
Because of a rat.
Yeah, because of a rat. That's crazy, right?
That is wild.
You'd be so embarrassed. But why would I know?
Why is that cleaning?
But I cannot really yeah, but I do the trenches. Ohio. The Bronx.
And then that man afterwards, South Africa is when I come and walk around like he's better than us.
Come on, no. This was idea.
That's why Lisang Ponada who speed. You want it out, go by the situation. Nana bang siya kom raw.
Like
make it make sense.
So during stand-up, have you ever had like a terrible crowd?
There is no comedian who doesn't face that.
And how did you deal with that?
You don't. You say goodnight. You say goodnight. That like when you perform, I've realized even on nights when I kill, you can see some people.
No.
That's what, like, I always say that at every show I perform at, especially at theaters where I can see the whole crowd, there's always about 3 to 5 women who are like in the front row. And usually they don't hear a thing that I'm saying. Every time. Like without fail. There's just one woman you can see her with a nice weave, or Like, okay, prepare, look, she has a nice house, probably a nice husband. Mara, she's not hearing a thing I'm saying. Kore ke zame. Ke switch language, ke ska bua English, ke kene ka mosizulu, ang shebe fela. But you always have those shows, especially awful ones. They do come and they come unexpectedly. And they come when you're at your high. When you're at your no. And then you
flop.
And then you just do one kikinyano fikeda dumelang. And then you're like, man, driving home on a CV or konje degree engineering.
Yeah. Ula mandras. Last time key what available. Baby. Are we free, mate? I wonder if it's number just sasol na.
You'll remember those steps.
You login details, LinkedIn or No.
Okay, update on LinkedIn.
Yeah. So, but how do you, like when you get on stage, by the moment you say hi, you feel Ramon Globo?
Not necessarily, but you can feel it. I think every comedian has a sort of a timer in their heads. If I haven't made them laugh at this time, for many comedians, it's after a minute.
Okay.
If I haven't made them laugh within a minute, and you're speaking about that big laugh, then you know something. There's a problem over here. I'm going to have to dig deeper than what I thought. And then you try to dig deeper, and sometimes when you dig deeper, it works. But sometimes when you dig deeper, man, you can feel, this one is just the grave, yeah. Deeper you go, the harder your death is.
So with the MCing, there's a bit of man, come on.
iPhone 17. Hey. What's the Reshuffle?
Shop. This whole time she was hoping somebody calls.
Why? And you're gonna take why was a phone?
Nobody's calling.
No, man.
Hey Siri, call me around. After 5 minutes, call me. They must say this. And if I don't answer, call again.
In fact, you didn't have a question. It was just perfect timing to have us quiet.
I didn't have a question. With the MCing, there's a lot of backlash. When and Leehleza, you sexualize the whole thing a lot. So how did you deal with that?
I don't.
I don't.
Like, you know what? And especially with regards to me, I don't perform with these kids.
Okay.
And you don't book me with these kids. And you'll never book me and say, hey, Mona, we're having a kiddies fest, please come and MC. And then your shit. You understand? So I do my thing in a nightclub. I do it in an adult environment. And where I do this thing, it is allowed.
Okay.
And it is 100%. In fact, they prefer that over many other things. They prefer the provocativeness. They prefer the vulgarness because it is a world where we are free and we're free to imagine and we're free to do things. So it is in that environment where we can speak about guys and girls and sex and things like that. But I will never take this thing and take it to where kids are or to an environment where it is not allowed. Where we do it, it's where it's permitted and where it is wanted. So people then will take whatever clips they take and pretend as if this is the gospel that we preach when we wake up in the morning. Go to primary school. So the reason why I don't entertain it is because wherever I do it, I am not wrong where I do it. So I do not owe anybody an apology for it or anything because where I do it, it's right where I do it. Because where I do it, it is the same place where they play WGFT. It is the same venue.
WGFT.
Yeah. You're getting fat tonight.
Oh, and
I understand. It is those venues.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So backlash, we're getting it from people who think they're better than us, who feel like they have more moral standings than we do, and they are better humans than we are, than that heaven is their father's place. Okay, maybe it's their father's place because they believe God is their father, but they believe it's also their mother's place. You know? So we're dealing with those people, and those people, they pop up even when you're not doing things that are wrong. Especially with me on social media, I just wake up in the morning and I find a new hater for no reason. So it's my life.
I was just about to ask you that. There was a boy who did a video about you. Like, no. Maybe you didn't see it. I saw it though. I saw it like 2 days ago. And I was like, I saw it and I'm like, okay, how does one, like you, especially if someone's talking shit about you, how do you handle such things? I wanted to ask you that.
With him, first of all, I went to go view his profile.
You went? Yeah.
He's an upcoming artist somewhere. So okay, no, he's looking for numbers. So I was like, hey, let me not entertain him because the numbers are kind of high, no, and then all of a sudden, next thing, so I saw that video of his and then I was like, hey, my brother, do your thing. Hopefully it works out for your career.
Yeah.
And I left him like that. Because I'm also a person who knows when to choose. I choose my wars carefully.
Yeah.
Especially on social media. So I base them on, is this thing really that important to me? This fight currently.
Yeah.
Is it that important that I must actually fulfill it? Take out my true colors or what? And then I'll sometimes analyze, I'm like, mutu angteri next. So other day on Twitter, Nota swore me out of nowhere. Our coach, why are you starting me now?
What did he say?
I just said, what? Fatso or something like that. Out of nowhere. Yeah.
Fatso or fat soul?
Fatso.
As in S-O-U.
No, as in F-A-T, then S-O.
Oh, fatso.
Yeah, so he was trying to start something with me. I'm like, hey, Nota, no, I won't give you the time of day because you're not that important to me in my life. So whatever you're starting with me now is not going to happen. But if it had continued, then at some point I was going to break.
Can say what so?
Yo.
I wonder if I not time.
Next.
But like, does it ever like trigger you whenever people like talk about your weight and say bad things?
90% of the time, no, but there are times where it can get to me.
Yeah.
And maybe those times don't have to be because of exclusively because of social media, but it can also be doing with the fact that my life at that time, something's going wrong.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
And then it's just like, hey, little naman lang tina, what is the issue? So they do sometimes. Sometimes they do, but most times they can never defeat me. Especially if they're commenting from their original profiles. We can go the whole day, but if you see the ghost accounts, it's just like,
You kry-le motho a dutse gausi le wena ke ntho mbora ka di-ghost account. Kry-le motho a dutse gausi le wena. I once got a hate someone. I kry ke a checka gane motho o rekisa di-CD mone ka rawa. Motho kry o rekisa di-CD tse ko kerekeng yana sa tse awa ke a o toela push up business bra. And mogalabe mona like I wonder mona o mogalabe mfethu o kaelana le nna. Come on, bro.
And most of these people that pick on us on social media, if you actually had to have the time to get involved in their lives and see who they are, you'd feel exactly like that. You'd feel sorry for all of them. Or you'd feel sorry for all of them because you're just like, hey, man, you are here calling me fat. How like, bra, come on.
I want to know though, like when and how did you learn to grow like such thick skin? Because it looks like nothing bothers you. Like you don't give a fuck, hey?
I don't. Throughout my childhood, because I've always been big.
Really?
So yeah, I've always been. So I've always been fat from as far as I can remember. So you must know that whatever I've been dealing with has been coming through from primary school to high school, you understand? So there was a time in my life where I couldn't speak any vernac. I could only speak English. So you must know there was another thing I was dealing with. So I was dealing with the fact that other black kids hated me. And then worse, I'm in an English Afrikaans school, so it's also battles with Afrikaans kids who are bullying me. So you grow up through all of that, and at some point you learn, if they give, you must also give.
Yeah.
It's like when you come from like Brakpan, there's nobody who's from Brakpan who doesn't know how to fight.
It's
impossible. Zile needs to stay there for 2 years. Nobody will ever be like King Olma. No. So that's where, so you're up, all of those things you learn, man. These people, they can't defeat me. And you also learn that my life is too precious for me to allow it to be disturbed by unknowns and people that I don't know and people that don't have a factor in my life, because with all those things that are going so well, and then you're still going to be disturbed by somebody online who's going to come and tease you. Yeah. No, like I am afraid. So, understand like dilo tsaka di rana, and then I must be disturbed by someone who doesn't have a ceiling. You're playing.
But I mean, based off what you're saying, I can pick up or you are like tapped in a way. And I was thinking, like he's tapped in. So I want to know, especially the comedians your age, how important is it like to be tapped in? Because most of them they don't give a damn, bro.
Fair.
It's damn important.
Yeah.
It's damn important. You know, the thing about being in the arts is at some point you get involved so much in the arts that you forget that you also have a life. You understand? Like, because you're doing your influencer gigs, and then next thing you need to come and record an episode. Then the next thing you guys are on tour somewhere. Then it's your own private tours, your own campaigns and what. You get caught up in that so much that you forget that apart from that, there's a life I need to build.
Yeah,
as a Yanda or as a Leehleza Sima, and that you don't tap in enough to remember that the reason why we're doing this is because of something else. And that's why then you find that you don't take this bread as serious as you're supposed to take it, because you now don't realize that this is the bread that's supposed to pay for your home. And then your DJing gigs is your bread that's supposed to pay for your car. And your influencer gigs is your bread that's supposed to pay for you to be able to go overseas. Or if you get pregnant now, be able to do the abortion if you want to, or invest that money into a thing for your child that is coming. But if you don't tap in, then every night when you go out, get the champagne.
What's funny?
Abortion. Ke bua le wena khatsi. Ke bua le
Because why would you say that out of all things? Like, no, so it's like such a random thing to say.
It's not random.
I'm talking about the choices that you have in life. Yeah. So when you're tapped in, you have these options, and you'd have the fees to be able to do what you need to do when you need to do it. But if you are not, then you just be doing things, and then 10 years is gone. Next thing, you're celebrating Zile 10 years in the industry, but nothing to show for it.
That's why we no longer
understand. Understand. Or somewhere, somehow, whatever you're doing, in whatever way you are doing it, when it comes to life, you can show it. Or even if tomorrow you must pass away, God forbid, and your family asks us for donations, and social media people start, donation, podcasting, we can say, Maranalwana. He tried. He tried Kadi Archer, he tried Kadi podcast, he tried Kadi beef, he tried in all manners.
Beef, right? Yeah. Chicken stew, beef. That one.
So that's why I say that it's important. So because we have life after whatever it is that we're doing over here. We need to live, and we need to be able to fulfill whatever childhood dreams we had and build whatever legacies it is that we want to build.
Fair. I get that.
Wow. So, oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So you've said your biggest desire is for people to feel comfortable with themselves by laughing at you and the little pain you have encountered growing up. Is there a specific story from your childhood in Secunda that always hits home with your audience?
I said that. Where did I say?
I
don't give a damn. But now what was no.
Gauteng, but you said that.
No, do I?
Ke di-brief tse ba fang makgowa, ba nyaka
Oh,
tell
yo,
them
Mutu
this.
is reading a chapter from my corporate profile.
Mona ke yo go bereka le Simba motho wa tseba hore yo go motivate ba. I get.
No, the thing about my comedy, and it's very self-deprecating. So I make a lot of jokes about myself, a lot of jokes about my size. So I tell stories about how I grew up and things that I faced growing up, like little challenges and challenges like not being able to attend parties that have white plastic chairs. Has always been like my problem. That's white plastic chair.
Because last.
That's why I say. I gala.
Tsela tšeo ba le dilo mo so ke di tseba.
I don't know Payo. And no, when you're fat, nobody laughs at you. Like they just look at you instead. Like they all just look at each other and now that's evil.
When I was born,
That man na expecting. Oh, so those are the stories that I tell. Like I tell stories about like when I was a kid, other kids would be buying clothes from the kiddie section. Like you know, other kids are buying Boma Superman, Batman, whatever. Now they go men's section.
Bob the Builder.
I understand. I'm not superhero. Hero ya kakikwede mantashe. Like I wanna or Rav.
Yo,
Nana only 5 for first
There's no child who is 6 years old that's supposed to be acquainted with Stone Harbor.
yeah.
Silver.
Cheap. Why cheap? Unali 7 cheap. Hey, got casual take when I go solo cheap. And I keep asking you, why are you wearing my daddy's car?
Yo, tomorrow I'll tell for better identity.
Matata fella. Oh no, hula let's do Because if it's day, you always look like you're inspired by farmers. That's the only clothes you can wear.
If let's speak about clothes, bro. Now recently, what is the inspiration of costumes or the way you that thing where you wear costumes and you walk and you play? So where does that inspiration come from?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Ay. Maramong mo pero karabega so.
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Where did that idea come from?
It comes from You're Not Funny, our podcast. So we have different wardrobes that we wear, and then came across this dope suit, Yamaplomo, and I thought, no, I'd like this to be my thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is proper.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I mean, you got a goddamn, mar okay.
Marawa pero garden no rekisha acha kamo.
But
Sales
you
ka vaya.
but yeah, na
Kaya ka bono di manwa sila street.
Lo rekile sutu.
Street.
Rekile sutu.
I want to know, did you start making fun of yourself so people... No, did you start making fun of yourself? So, how do I ask this?
Ask it.
But how
You beat
though?
them to it, basically.
Yeah, like you beat people.
Don't necessarily beat them to it. It's just that I can do it better than them. So I always tell the story already. I love it when people quarra me because sometimes you give me my next line that's gonna make me so much money. Because you come through with the fire line, I'm like, I can say this better than you when I'm on stage. And then I use it. And the reason why I started doing self-deprecating jokes was when I was a kid, I remember I was watching Backstage. And then Fats was there trying to do stand-up comedy. And he was joking about everything else. And then I think his first 2 sets, he died horribly in the story. And then somebody came and told him, yo, man, why don't you go on stage and start making jokes about yourself? Then he went on stage, started making jokes of himself. And then he killed. And then, so years later, now when Pat is like, let's do stand-up comedy, it was the first thing I remembered. And then I was like, let me try this thing. And that has always been my angle. Because I always feel like me making jokes about myself allows the room to be open enough to be real about themselves. So then when I start speaking to people in the crowd, they're also like, but it's fair because he speaks about himself. So we can allow him to also take jabs at us and be real about whatever it is that is happening.
Makes sense.
You've shared stages with like big comedians, you know? And how do you make sure that you stand out?
Sure. And they've also shared stages with me. I think, I don't know, but it also has to do with how I carry myself, which you should imagine is tough. Oh wow!
I keep on holding myself back, and I'm like, you know what? Let me not. Because when you say sharing a stage, I'm like, hey, Zima, come on.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Like, which stage is this? This has to be a huge stadium stages.
Will you help me anytime? So I can just take out.
I think my aim is always to be funny enough to be remembered. So even in my writing style, I always write with a manner of how will they remember this gag? And how will they remember my set? What is it that they will remember from that night of comedy? Then they'll be like, hey, Marastula Sele, you. When he joked about KFC, you understand? And then, so that's how I always try to stand out. Okay. Just to be remembered.
I mean, he's been, I think I knew Abuti Lolo when I was, varsity days. And now you've been killing. You've been killing. Before, when having 6,000 followers on Instagram was like, you're a celeb.
Was a thing.
You've been killing around that time. Now you've been, bro. How long have you been in the industry?
It's my 8th year this year.
Hectic.
Yes, and it only took you 7 months to get an award.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's so dope.
Yeah, I came in not running. I came in.
I
came in hot. I came in hot when I entered. Yeah, no, I came in fighting because I also had the deadline. So I also had the issue of whatever I do now, I need to make sure that I do it as quick as possible, as hard as possible.
Yeah.
So that I can try be successful. Like I really wanted to become successful overnightly. So that I can leave Cecil and focus on this thing.
I mean, you are like someone asked me Malobane and said, or I'm working in mining and I want to do whatever you guys are doing. Like he wants to be a podcaster, social media based kid. What advice would you give someone no longer incorporate and unhappy and they want to pursue what they love?
Don't.
Why?
Hey, don't. Hey, it's difficult, this thing, guys.
Fair.
We make it look easy, but it's not easy. So I always tell people that if you want to leave, it's fine, leave. Nobody should stop you. But Luana, take the responsibility and take accountability when you leave to say that I'm going to make this work, and don't come with excuses. Don't give industry excuses. Don't industry. No, if you leave whatever you're doing that's giving you an income, when you come here, you can't have excuses. You need to fight harder than everybody else. You need to work harder than everybody else. And you need to try to be better than everybody else because you're fighting for a space that is also clustered, even though it's a big pie, but it's clustered. So you need to, when you do the thing, you need to be able to get your name out there quick enough so that you can start recuperating. Especially if you're black, because now we come from whatever backgrounds we come from, we don't have the privilege that other kids might have, where they can come and fluff around and play around for 7 years and then be like, you know what? After 7 years wasted, many of us blacks, we don't have that privilege. So now when we come and we start podcasting, must make sure it hits. Because they're only going to support you for 6 months. But the 7th month, they're going to start asking questions. Raymond, man, hey.
The podcast is
understand? Yeah. So I think that's the advice I can give any person that's saying that they want to start this thing, is that if you do it, but don't have excuses.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I get that.
And what made you start MCing?
COVID. COVID. So when COVID was sort of phasing out, okay, I've always been MCing, but it wasn't the main thing.
Yeah.
But my MCing was more formal MCing, like you're speaking MCing and stuff like that. So got COVID, when it started phasing out and we started illegally partying and stuff like that, I would go with Leehleza to his gigs.
Okay.
And then when he'd play, I would take the mic and play around, and then from there, people started noticing this thing. And then that's how I started MCing, because I only used to MC exclusively with Leehleza, not the other stuff. So I say clubbing and whatever. It would just be with Leehleza, and then we'd go to gigs, rock together, and that's how we moved.
And did people like me say, thought you guys were twins at some point?
All the time. I still get called Leehleza in places today.
Is it?
Yeah, I walk into the garage, people are like, I'm sure of him. Like, hey, man, hey.
Little me. That's so crazy. Because at some point, I thought they were twins, eh? Because where I would see Leehleza, I know Abuti Lolo and background. I know yeah.
But now, how do you like separate your guys' brands? Because obviously, at the end of the day, you guys aren't really like a solidified duo.
Fortunately for him, he became a star. And then his bookings went out the roof.
Yeah.
So we didn't have to separate much because it's just that he's booked there and then I'm booked here. And then wherever they want us together, we try and make it happen. We come together and then if we separate, we separate. So that's how it's just been happening or how we worked it out.
Your relationship with him is still solid, like
100% is my bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair. I get that.
You thought something...
No. I don't see that happening. You guys
No.
I finally Jarina.
Hey, what's that?
King problem ya lena ka.
I can see him money. Jarina mona jona. No, Jarina personal me. No, not what I did fall off with. By longer and I know other people who started with other people, but they fall off. It's like influencers, you know.
Okay.
How many friends did you have?
And podcasters.
How many of them? Marano, you are not manager something.
Show names are changing every season.
Hey, nah, you're talking. I see, why is that person? Don't tell me about that person.
But that's how life is.
But should it be like that?
It shouldn't, but it's all part of like growing. You know, we're at the age where we're trying to figure out what type of friends you want, what type of boyfriend, so on and so forth. So,
what type of boyfriend? Hey, why did you? Hey man, I didn't agree. I just wait. No, what the fuck?
For the sake of unity.
No, why?
I'm talking about like the people in your life. Like this is the age where like you start to identify with, okay, no, this is what I like. Yeah, this is what I want in a person. This is what I don't want. Be it a friendship, a relationship, whatever.
Relationship. Are you in a relationship?
Mina? You don't understand. Like I'm fully in a relationship. I don't think there's anybody who's more in a relationship than I am. Yeah, like a relationship.
That is nice.
I am.
That's nice.
I am.
Married or
married? Yes, married.
How long?
Married in love. Married for about a year and some months now.
cute.
That's nice.
Yeah. In love. I'm saying all of this because she's in studio.
She's gorgeous. You're so pretty.
Nyabonga.
And you're taking good care of her. That wig, it's eating.
Yeah, I know, it's eating.
You never said you were not regular to Wikivana.
When I'm mañana, and when I apply pressure.
Success Nazile oka hagnali 100 million oka mona kam sada korno lolo popile no. Oka sboni kanda. Anan na.
I think it's the same with MacG.
Yeah, come here.
Yes.
No, his wife.
Shows.
Yes. Shows the man.
Because if you look at MacG, ngimbonile solo yazi. Ufika ngamatlep ngathi
Did he cut his hair at least?
Next.
I did say challenge. Like as I follow this other guy on
Ngati he was the first one to experience water crisis as a child. Like ngati we experience it. Ngati crisis yakhe qale boma last year. Thina khane si experience manje uMac ngati vele ngati uMac uyizwedala like the first time he rained water mighty yazi we were having a water problem. Mac was the first one to experience it. Mac marane. That's what Mac is shy.
But he's shy, but I'm very sick. I'm gonna be fired. Yeah, sorry, Mac. You know, when you leave here, they're gonna pay you.
I still want to raise. Like, mom, imagine feeling sorry for your own boss. It's about okay, the cap clear.
And he was so chilled about it.
No, but you know what? To be fair, as a man, like once as a man, there's a guy who as a man don't care about other things. Can he selfie? Can he go woman? Get challenge, chief. Keshap. Yeah,
I know the Rachel.
Come spilling. I was just away.
No, the Rachel to Rumelem side. I had Diamond Walker who can represent.
Nna jole ya ka ke sa tlo e hata shem. Nna ya ka le tlo bona ka nna he ke le botse. Nna ya ka tšhelete le tlo bona ka nna le tlo bona ka mosadi. Ke tla re ke fa mosadi cut. Aowa. A ke bone.
Wena
Now, Pro Max.
Like why?
Ke tsipa tšhelete.
Dude, what is your problem?
Like e ka re ke robetse wa tšea phone. E ka re ke robetse, ne?
Fair, but like,
E ka re ke robetse ka botse sephiri. Ne nka re ke robetse wa tšea phone wa nsearcha phone ne nka se tsoga. O ka mpatha nka se tsoga mara nsearcha wena. O ka thoma wa nsearcha ke tlo enzane man. Na o ska nsearcha.
but like, why are you such a ngame?
No, because tšhelete ka ke aka. Why ya we
Karina, but like Karina.
Why?
A ke
You
nyaka.
like me and you want to take care of me. See, this is why we can't date. Because you don't want to take care of me.
Ai
Why?
khone.
You can't date.
No, we can't. We are friends.
I know fast or we can't.
No.
You believe in yourself, dog. Like, have a little bit of character
And they
within
work
you.
together. Like,
don't-
that would be so cringe. Imagine how they break up.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
Don't be
whose
quick.
side I'm gonna be.
Don't be quick to say we can't date. Like as a guy.
No, because I have a beautiful woman at home.
Hey, get really beautiful woman in your house. You need to have confidence. Like, don't be quick to say we can't
Ah, we
date.
can't date.
We can't. Shame.
Moto di the boyfriend Olympics, man. As a book in life, you must make sure you change friends, you change boyfriend.
Oh, but change.
Eh, to krele na bankala.
Is that your only fear?
That's the. Hey, yeah, that one is top 10. It's Angu.
What? Top 10?
Yeah, every day Sancho.
So ziningi.
Hey,
Dude, I'm not that big of a red flag.
She's not that bad.
You guys are toxic. I quit.
I think you're an amazing human being for what
High
it's worth.
five, Abuti Lolo.
I didn't say you're a bad guy.
Futhi kang. Na ke betla ka Abuti Lolo, ka butaka.
Well, Abuti Lolo le ka S ka.
It's a proper name.
You know ke mo marinate.
He's feeling bad for her.
Yeah, I can feel bad. But also, what are you doing right now, Abuti Lolo, besides the costume?
Beside what?
No, never mind.
My costume, with those costumes, some of them are so tight, Nen. So now it's just,
And otoro bola ka dikunu, pepe ka no
But wait, which one is tight?
that flower one, it looked a bit like it's
That one is huge. That one is humongous. I also don't know how we got that size right. That one is huge.
How am I tight, John? I'm no. I want to kunu pe ka beta. What happened? Button. Like you want to di na ntolo so wrestling. Okay, every time I got the house. Like so do you custom made them or what you so?
I got it clear. Is it shopping here and there?
That's so dope. I can imagine you finding your costume. Yes. We want to start talking about it. You know what? Have you seen when you go to the,
Get it? Like costumes? How?
like the clothes? You don't know his content.
No, I haven't really watched.
like, imagine like a...
Oscar really say you haven't watched it. Like, it was really good. You're trying to make me feel better. No, man, I came across it. I was just sleeping, so I can't really remember. I was watching it one night open. I haven't come across it. Simple.
So explain it to her, Yanda. I think you did.
like a latex costume, maybe like a Spider-Man costume, for like example. So that's why I'm asking him.
You wear that? No, not as a bad. Like y'all wear that on the show.
No,
I'm
you
so
do.
lost.
Do you wear it on
No,
the
it's
show?
not a show. It's just video clips. We'll show
Oh, okay.
The super was asking, "Uthi ungena kanjani?" Or miskin you answer.
Why is kuluma Ndebele manje? Why kuluma Ndebele manje?
Cause I'm Ndebele.
Yeah, man, why is kuluma manje? Why is kuluma like what is the need for you to talk like why like
So-
Chase manje tarem why mele
Awangisikhulume nini khani?
must qedile must khamba.
No, but you see, that's the problem. Awa, umraro khona. The issue is
I'm actually petty.
Oh, is
that-
it? Kuwana mo pedu, kuwana ma.
Kamkwani.
Mokwani. It's okay.
Yo, hi.
oh, so we can speak Betty, but other tribes no. You guys are so tribalistic.
So how could like at home they didn't like speak Pedi?
No, I grew up in Secunda. So when I grew up having Indian and Kali friends.
Okay.
So I was around.
Exactly.
Like, no, come on, bro. I grew up when you see my Indian friend and my Kali friend.
So I started hanging out with my black friends in high school.
Okay.
And that's when I started speaking more vernac. So even if you can have a full conversation with me in vernac now, it's also good. Hey, I'm a glitch.
Okay.
Oh,
And
shit.
still today, there's still those glitches that I would love to fix, but here we are anyways. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Explain the costume.
I think maybe I'll.
Are you grasping it?
Axima costume, I'm a two-piece.
Yeah.
Maronalia Bega. That one is my hot dog. That one is my favorite.
So is he like the sausage?
Yeah, so no, it's like you see a burger, a hot dog. Yeah, why you parancha also yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then that one is the easiest to win.
Yeah, that one is
Yeah, like I tried to get one or free.
yeah. And it's the one that explains who I am basically perfectly. Like I'm a hot dog.
Oh,
wow. Anyway, Abuti Lolo, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Really appreciate
I was
it.
still telling you what I was busy with.
Yes,
Before my two-piece. So I'm doing a one-man show called Too Much on My Plate.
Wow.
Yeah,
the
I'm doing it at Silver Star Casino on the 20th of March, and then I'll be going on tour around the country, so more dates are to come. So if anybody's interested, please look out on my social media pages. I'll let you know when I'm coming to your city. So please come to my shows.
As please buy the tickets.
Yeah, there's nothing more painful than telling people that you are famous, but you can't sell show tickets. So please,
That's one.
help me back up my hype
Yeah.
and come to my shows. Yeah.
Cute.
Your voice, so.
Oh,
Hey, when I mean, after calling yourself African giant, you can't sell out in South Africa. Wow. Wow.
Who you talking about? Burna Boy?
Yes. You gotta have a big head with South Africans. They will
Aren't you
Hey,
humble?
what do you know?
Hey, you must be humble until. Yeah.
So we love you guys. Thank you so much for following
You
us.
made us.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. Thank you for making us. Thank you for being the reason we are alive and we have bread and butter. We love you so much from the bottom of our hearts.
Hey! Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys next week. We love you. Mwah.
Oh shit! Wait.
What?
I should like it.
Wait, actually, you're the one who are supposed to brief us. Is that? Yeah, I bet. Should we from the tops? Yeah, let's go. Now, we're not cutting. We're not cutting, guys.
What do you mean we're not? Oh, we're not. Say that to yourself.
No, we're not cutting. Post production.
Hey, we're not gonna.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer and aka subscribe umubi dog that's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment unama commitment issues subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo